Hello, I'm Justin Ross with Fluke Biomedical and RaySafe, and I'm here with our brand new ESA700 series safety analyzer. There is so much in this box, I can't wait to unpack it with you. So let's start walking through this device. The first thing you're going to realize is right across the top, we have 10 applied parts ports. So we can hook up to 10 wires for our 1280 ECG all at one time, or maybe the entire defib. There is an easy to hold carrying handle on the top of it. If you flip it over, this sounds so crazy, but we have these nice rubber features on the bottom so it doesn't slide off your desk. Oh, did you notice it's not plugged in and it's powered on? So we have a 2-hour internal battery so we can take this safety analyzer down the hallway with us as we're doing our checks. All right, nice color, easy to use, backlit LED screen. Check this out. You just simply tap it. It runs right through everything. If you go through the manual measurement, it has all the same features that you're used to in our 61Xs with a few added things. Check this out. We're going to go over here and we'll look at this one down here on the desk. So here we go. As we look down on the safety analyzer, we're going to go over here to our manual measurement side and we're going to scroll the whole way down to the bottom. And under simulations, not only do we have a 5-lead ECG simulator built into it, but we also have respirations now. So a lot of the common features that you need when you're testing a patient monitor. You're also going to notice that the lights lit up across the top saying that these are the 5 applied parts that we're going to use. This is also great visual guidance. So if you're doing your applied parts point testing, it'll light up the appropriate ports to hook your leads to. If we need more leads, we can do this and it will turn them all on. So this is an amazing feature with the ESA700 series. You hear me keep saying ESA700 series for a reason. The one you see here is an ESA710. So when I go into the setup screens for this thing, you're going to realize it has an AAMI ANSI NFPA 99 safety standard built into it right here. But if you look at the 712 and 715, we also have the versions that have the IEC 60601-1 and 62353. All those standards are right here internal to our safety analyzer, making it adaptable. So no matter which standard you need to test to, we have the analyzer for you. You're also going to notice right here I have some nominal voltages. So if you're going to be working in the United States at 120 volts, or in another country you might have 220 volts, 50 hertz, 60 hertz, we have the appropriate voltage selections right here, easy for you to select. All right, languages, screens, all of it's nice, easy to use. Another great feature I want to show is, let's go back here to the manual measurement for 2 seconds. And let's go down here to resistance. Now you see it says here in small lettering that the zero is not performed. A lot of techs would always forget they need to zero out their safety analyzer. So this is going to tell you that it hasn't been performed today and give you guidance on exactly how to do it. So I push 0 leads, it's going to show me here and light up my 2 ports. I simply connect my wire like it shows in the picture and push 0 leads. And there we go. Now our leads are zeroed out and we're ready to take some measurements. So I can put my alligator clip on it like this, connect it to, I put a test plug in the side here, and all of a sudden I got good, accurate measurements because I zeroed those leads out. All right, so let's do this while we're in here. Let's go ahead and we'll reconnect that for a second. And this is something we couldn't easily do with our 600 series. On the 700 series, 710, 12, 15, I can simply push store and save a measurement to it. So you saw my little clipboard dance. Here, I'll zoom in here just a little bit for you guys. And we'll go down here, we'll take another reading. Maybe we'll do a voltage reading here, and we'll push store, and you're going to see my clipboard dance again. So once I save a few measurements in here, I can simply go to my clipboard here, and I can add the tester information here. I can add my worker ID, my ASS ID. I can even add a signature like this. Here we go. And I can push complete and save that internal to the 700 series. The ESA700 series is capable of saving up to 10,000 measurements internal to it. 10,000 measurements! So, let's take 2 more seconds to show 2 or 3 more really cool things. If I were to flip this analyzer over for 2 seconds, on the very back side, here we go, you're going to see a few very special stamps. Our CE stamp and our CSA stamp. These are meaning that we went through additional testing for electrical safety, meaning that this device is safe to use. We've got both the CE and CSA stamps on it. On this side here, we have a USB-C port for pulling off the data. On this side, we'd have two USB ports. Right now, I have a barcode scanner plugged into the one, and the other one, I could have a secure Wi-Fi adapter. Not a regular Wi-Fi adapter, a secure Wi-Fi adapter. So if we want to, we can broadcast our information through our hospital's network back to the 1QA database and our CMS right through that port. The nice, easy to use carrying handle on the top, and we'll put it right back down here. And let's do this now. Let's go through some of our settings on here, or let's go through some of the accessories on here. So let's zoom out just a little bit. Here we go. So some of the standard accessories that you will see normally with the 600 series. You have your test leads, a red and a black test lead. You're going to have your alligator clips and your test probes, but here's a slight difference. In the US, we always get these flat spade style probes. In Europe, you get these round style pins, and this is so we can plug them into wall outlets if we have to. But in the US, you're going to get both of these systems or both of these style, and I'll show you why. Because if you're going to be testing a defibrillator, so let's go back here to manual measurement, and let's go down here to applied parts. Oh, now it's going to say we have to plug it in, so we'll plug it back in there. And we go to that applied parts test, and we turn on all the parts. You see here'd be my 3-lead, 5-lead ECG. And now I could take my defib and take my hands-free adapter right off the top of my defib, plug it into these adapters, and now I can plug these adapters right into here under my applied parts. So 3-lead, 5-lead ECG, and applied parts. Nice accessory to have. So this comes right with it, standard. Now I mentioned this barcode scanner. This barcode scanner does not come with it. It is an accessory that you can purchase separately, and I show you why it's so important. Manual measurement, everything we're used to in the ESA700 series, plus a little bit. Over here's where it gets fun. So I'm simply going to push run procedure, like such. Now I can take my barcode scanner, push one time to wake it up, and say I'm walking down the hallway of my hospital, and I find this blanket warmer that needs to be PM'd. I can simply take my barcode scanner and scan my barcode, and you're going to notice it instantly populated my barcode information right here on my screen. We'll zoom in here. So right here is my asset, my blanket warmer, 7924TG. I can select this now, and my procedure is right at the top of my list. And I select my procedure, and it's going to have my work order ID, my asset ID, all my pertinent information, as long as my tester, and it takes about 4 minutes to do this procedure. I'm simply going to push run. Now, all the questions that I would have built into my CMS are right here at my fingertips. It's going to come right through the 1QA system onto the 700. Confirm the exterior and interior of the blanket warmer are clean and undamaged. We're going to say yes, and we go through these. Make sure the power cord is clean. This isn't a real PM. This is something I made up for the demo. But what we couldn't do with the 600 series is this. In this step, we're checking the door seals for the upper chamber. Well, maybe it's been a while and I don't remember how to do that. So I actually embedded a picture of what I'm looking for into the 1QA procedure and uploaded it right into 1QA, and I can display it right here on my 700. So I'll inspect my door gasket and we'll say it passes. And we'll check our fan and say that it passes. And we got one more here. And now here's another really cool thing. It says temperature verification. The only thing I would do is I take my Fluke 52.2 thermometer or one of my other thermometers, and I'm going to measure the temperature in my fluid chamber. And it's set to 105 degrees, and my tolerances are preloaded into here through 1QA. So I'd simply tap here, and I would type my result, 105.5. I'm making up this number because I don't actually have a blanket warmer here. And because that's a passing score. Now my lower chamber between 120.5 and 130.5. So set at 125, we'll say it's 127.5. And we get a passing score and we move on. Now this is great. Here's the electrical safety portion. I'm going to advance the button one time to get to electrical safety. It's going to give me instructions on how to hook it up. I am going to go ahead and put a test plug in for today. Oh, there it is. Put a test plug into here and connect my leads like such. I'm now going to push continue. And as I'm filling out my biomed sticker or getting my paperwork filled out or drinking a cup of coffee, any of those important things we have to do as biomeds, the safety analyzer is taking all my electrical safety measurements. For all of you who are saying, hey, this procedure's got a lot more steps than what you'd actually do in a blanket warmer, you're correct. But the point of this is it's showing all the different testing it can do and how it lights up, and it gives you the prompts to guide you through the procedure so you don't have to remember it. You can focus on doing your job and let this take care of this mundane task for you. But very important, the most important step, did you put a biomed sticker on it? We're going to say yes, we did. We're going to add our signature here. Here we go. Again, my custom-made signature. Oh, there's a little bit of a nose, and we'll hit OK. Add the tester information. If we want to, we can go into here and we can review all the steps. They all look good. Go back to here and hit complete. It is now saved internal to this ESA700 series. Complete. Up to 10,000 of those, and I could use my Wi-Fi to export them later. I can connect to that USB-C to my laptop and export to the 1QA cloud, all right here through the ESA700 series. Remember, ESA710, US only, AMI, ANSI, NFPA 99. ESA712, that's going to be all three standards, AMI, ANSI, NFPA 99, IEC 60601-1, second and third edition, IEC 62353. 715, same thing, fully automated. Thank you very much. Now let's go and take some of your questions, and we can't wait to talk about this more. Oh, wait. I'm going to unplug it for a little bit like this and just let it go for 2 hours on that battery while I'm cruising down my hallway. Alrighty, guys. Thank you very much for that quick walk around, and I can't wait to answer your questions for you.